MLB The Show 23 is in full swing, but there's an overwhelming amount of content, so here's what you should be doing first in Diamond Dynasty. The first thing that I would start out with, and what I'm personally going to begin doing, is to start out with Storylines, which is a brand new game mode in the game, going over 8 Negro League legends and their stories. So it's obviously going to be super informational, gain a lot of knowledge, play a lot of cool moments. On top of that, for all 8 of these players right here, you will get a 90 overall version of that card in Diamond Dynasty. Then when you complete all 8, you actually get this 95 overall Buck O'Neil card. 102 and 108 contact, only 68 and 83 power, so he doesn't look great in that aspect. 93 fielding, 75 speed, you can put him at first, left, or right. While the power doesn't look great right now, he's a captain card, so he gets boost. Tier 1 boost, which is if you have 3 players from the Sanford Green series, which is basically just any of the 8 storyline legends. You'll get +7 power right and left, and +7 hits per 9 and walks per 9. If you had 5 of those players, you'll get 15 power right and left with 15 hits per 9 and walks per 9. If you add 7 of those players into your lineup, you will get +25 power right and left and +25 hits per 9 and walks per 9. So that means this Buck O'Neil card will have 93 power versus righties and 108 power versus lefties. This is basically a 99 overall card fully boosted. And Scan went through and posted the stats of the 90 overall version cards. So if you get that Buck O'Neil 25 boost, this Martin Dihigo card will have 93 hits per 9, so a hell of a lot better than 67. And on top of that, he's the OG Shohei Ohtani. He can play every single position and he pitches. So hitting side of the things, he's going to have 115 and 119 power. And you can put him anywhere. So this is a really good card that can plug into your lineup. I just want to show a few of my favorite players, but Satchel Paige also would have 115 hits per 9. Outlier on the fastball with the 5-pitch mix, including a screwball and a sinker. But of course, you have all the other legends as well. Point being, Storylines, great way to get a bunch of really good cards added to your lineup right away. And at least the people I've talked to have said that Storylines, if you watch the cutscene credits, which 100% recommend, that's kind of the point of the mode, is it takes about 30 to 45 minutes per each one to do. So in about 4 hours, you can get 890 overall cards, plus a 95 overall Buck O'Neil, 100% worth it to start out with. Then of course, we got the featured programs. And instead of starting with the World Baseball Classic one, I would start out with this starters one, just because you only need 40 stars to complete this. Super easy. You'll get this 87 overall Justin Verlander, new legend, 88 overall Sammy Sosa, 84 Cy Young, 78 Jazz Chisholm, super easy. And the missions are ridiculous. You can get all these done in one game easily. And if I counted correctly, you do the missions, the moments, which should take 2 seconds, the collections, which is just all accessories, and the exchanges, which is just common players. You can get all 40 stars without having to do the showdown. So that shouldn't take long at all, but if you don't want to do it, it's not the end of the world. Then you can move on to the World Baseball Classic feature program, because this is just chock full with so many diamond card style booster squad. I mean, at 5 stars, you get a 90 overall choice pack. Same at 10, then again at 20. You're at 20 stars and you got 390 overall cards. Then you make it to 80 stars, you start earning 95 overall choice packs. Everybody's been raving about this Harry Ford, saying he's the best catcher in the game and his stats are nuts. Paul Goldschmidt, you know he's gonna kill lefties. Then you can never go wrong with Nato. Great defense, good power versus left-handed pitching. Then once you get to 130 stars, you start earning individual players. Not gonna go through all these guys, but there's a lot of really good options, including at 240 stars, you get an Around the World pack. This pack's a choice pack where you could get a rare round, which has Mike Trout, rookie Sasaki, or Miggy, or the bare minimum, you'll get a 97 overall player, day 1 of MLB The Show. 230 stars, you also got closing pitcher Shohei Ohtani, super cool that they added that. And then Randy Arozarena, who just took off in the WBC, but this card looks nasty versus left-handed pitching. Ton of ways you can earn stars to get these players. We of course have events. I think playing online should be the last thing you should do until you got your team built up good enough to compete with some of the God Squads. Missions, will be doing all those. These are going to be from players you earn, those 90, 95s, 97 overall players. They're going to give you stars towards the program, 5 each it looks like. And then a ton of moments. Moments from the first round, so we can relive some of those moments. Quarterfinals, semifinals, and championships. All of them are worth 2 stars, but there's a ton of them, so it shouldn't be too difficult to complete those. Showdown's gonna give you 25 stars. I never like playing Showdown. I try to avoid it if I can. And this is usually where I start, which is Conquest. It'll give you 30 stars towards the program. And honestly, this Conquest map is not difficult at all. There's only 6 teams. And rewards-wise, there's no move-specific goals, so you can kind of go about it at your own pace. Plus, you'll get a couple packs along the way, including the new Diamond Diamond Duos pack, which is essentially just replacing headliners, but you have a chance to get 99 overall Ketel Marte or Yu Darvish. Then once you kind of grinded out the WBC program a little bit, I would transition over to Team Affinity. So happy they brought this back. 5,000 XP, you're going to be able to get a bunch of golds and diamond cards. Could be useful at the beginning of the year, or at the bare minimum, they'll be good towards collections once we start getting the flashback collection. Then of course we got the captain cards, so this is going to be great for theme teams, and it does seem a little underwhelming considering how many 95, 97, 99 overall cards are in the game and easy to obtain, but still some good ones. Corbin Burns, you know he's going to be amazing. And honestly, some of the cards you get in this gold and diamond NL Central pack, or just packs in general, are pretty good. This Keston Hiura mashes right-handed pitching. This Alfonso Soriano looks like a bunch of beasts. There are a few of those for each division. And once you get to 60,000 XP, you start earning these charisma cards, which is a 97 overall player, and you know they're all going to be nasty. Christian Yelich, great card. Hunter Green, only 3-pitch mix, but he's going to have outlier on the fastball. It's going to get up there. And of course, if you complete all of it, which is 150,000 XP, you'll be able to earn all 5 of these cards, which you couldn't do in last year's feature program. You had to make some choices. You get these same ways to the WBC program. We got the moments, team building, so it's just going to be any Cubs, any Reds, any Brewers, or any team that you want to complete for that division. And they're repeatable, so 2,500 XP gives you 5,000, then it restarts, and you can keep doing it. And then once you get those captains, you do missions with those, and you get more XP. Same with the henchmen. All those flashback cards that I showed you, they all have missions as well that go 3,500 towards the XP. All these exchanges in total can give you 17,500, but at this point in the year, if you don't have collections done, not a good idea to do this. I would stay away from that, just because you're going to need these cards for collections, and you probably don't have a ton right now. Showdown gives you 15,000. Each division, so the Central, the West, the East, they all have their own conquest map, gives you 25,000 XP. Hell of a lot more of a grind to complete. There are 10 teams total, so it definitely could take a while, but you know there's going to be a bunch of hidden rewards. Earn a lot of packs along the way, like this Diamond Duos pack, some ballin' packs, 5 show pack bundles. It's a good way to accumulate packs. So of course, when you're starting to grind out the WBC program and the Team Affinity stuff, you need to set your lineup to correlate what you're trying to complete. So if I'm going for WBC players, I'm gonna put any WC player that I have into my lineup. So say I only got like 390 overall cards, they're all gonna go in my lineup so I can get their mission done. And then the rest, I'm gonna fill out with Team Affinity players that I want to complete. So I'm a Brewers fan, say I want to complete the NL Central. I'm gonna pick one specific team, let's say the Brewers, it doesn't matter, just pick the division you want. Then with the remaining 6 spots, I'm gonna fill up with Brewer players and gain XP for that towards the Team Affinity. And of course, all those conquest maps that I showed you, I would hop into those and complete with that lineup you just constructed. So me personally, I'm starting out with the World Baseball Classic one. I would grind this out. So then you're gonna be gaining the player mission XP from those WC players you've acquired. Team Affinity stuff for the NL Central for me and whatever division for you. And then once you complete this, you get 30,000 XP as well towards the WBC program. So you're completing a lot of things at once. Then this is a shorter one. So once you complete the 6 teams, get it done with, you got a lot of packs. Then you can start grinding out the Team Affinity maps. Take you a lot longer, but just construct your lineup as needed for what you're trying to complete. Then once you are done with all of that, you've grinded out a bunch of CPU, you've done a lot of conquest, you got a shit ton of packs to open, getting a ton of XP towards WBC program and the Team Affinities you want to complete. Then I would start heading into online. BR is always a great way to get cards towards the live series sets if you're really good at the game, but at least for a time being, I would start out with events. This event ends April 7th, so you have about 2 weeks to complete it, and I really like the rewards you get on this. For each win, you will get 2 stars towards the WBC feature program, and you get a lot of really good players. 15 wins gets you a 95 overall Julio Urias with 99 hits per 9. 20 wins gives you a 97 overall Pete Alonso card. He's got a really nice swing, insane power. And then 25 wins gets you a 97 overall Mookie Betts card. Great all-around player, can play all over the outfield or second base. He just looks really good. And then you can kind of go about it how you want after that. You've done a lot of grinding to get a bunch of players, get a bunch of packs. BR and ranked, you have a lot more time to complete than the event. And the best part, one of my favorite things they brought back is while you are doing all of that, you're playing these offline games, these online games, getting XP, is they brought back the XP reward path this year. And there are so much in this to get. Ton of packs, 20,000 XP gets you a bunch of gold and diamond flashback players. 20,000 XP gets you an 89 catcher with maxed out contact for lefties. 40,000 gets you another captain pack with all-star series players and veteran. Like this Bryce Harper, for example, his captain boost, if you maxed out, gives you plus 15 contact and plus 20 power versus right-hand pitchers for all-star series players. So So that boost on Bryce Harper, he'll have maxed out power versus righties day one, and you'll be able to earn all those along the way. Same with the flashback players. 160,000 XPs when you start earning the legend charisma players. We got 97 Curtis Granderson, 97 Lee Smith, 97 Troy Glass, 97 Johnny Bench, 97 Mad Bum, 97 Craig Biggio, 97 Eric Davis. A lot of big names. I mean, just look at the stats of this Johnny Bench versus left-handed pitching. Troy Glass's hitting attributes. You'll be able to earn all those, and then finally at 220,000 XP, you can earn the Boss Pack. This has Murakami in it. This is, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the entire game. Maxed out power both sides. You got Bob Gibson, you got D-Will, Ricky Henderson, or you got Francisco Lindor. Definitely taking Murakami the first one, though. And we also got more WBC players with this 97 overall choice pack. Different players, but Robinson, Cano's always a Gun and Didi, and you're earning all these bosses, all these charisma players, all these packs along the way until you complete at 500,000 XP. And then, of course, every 25,000 XP after that, you'll spin the wheel, you can earn a boss pack or a bunch of other packs. And this is all done by Gameplay XP. Hopefully this helped you out of where to start in Diamond Dynasty. Overwhelming amount of content day one, but it has me really excited for what we could see throughout the year. Let me know if this helped you out. Let me know where you're gonna start in Diamond Dynasty. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.